Good morning, everybody. It's Motivation Mornings with Marnie and Melissa. I'm Melissa Houston, a health insurance specialist in Victoria, BC, and as well as a financial planner. And I enjoy drinking bulletproof coffee in the morning.
Good morning, everybody. I'm Marnie Dangerfield. I'm a wellness and intentional creativity coach right here in Victoria, BC, too. And I am enjoying the sound when I was just enjoying the sound of your cats. I really honestly love that sound on Wednesday mornings, their energy and buoyancy. I don't know, there's a spirit there. I just really enjoy them.
I just don't know what it is about this time. Like most of the day, they are very sleepy, but for whatever reason, 7:30, it's like run around the house time.
Ooh, I can't wait to see next week when we try 8:30 what they'll be up to.
Oh, sneak peek there, Marnie. Oh, and we have Good morning, Maggie.
Good morning, Maggie.
Good to see you. Today, we are looking at a webcam. So this is live, everybody, of Dallas Road here in Victoria. It's online at bigwavedave.ca if you are wanting to check out what's going on Dallas Road at any point. This is where you can check it out. And there's a reason we're looking at this today. Do you have a guess, Marnie?
Well, I'm wondering because I did see what you posted on Instagram and I was like, oh, she always has a theme. So whether it's oceans or whether it's waves or surfing, I'm not sure yet, but I'm looking forward to finding out your theme.
It's World Oceans Day. Let's celebrate the wonderful oceans and what they do for our planet.
Oh my goodness, yes.
My goodness. Yeah.
Woohoo.
Love oceans. Feel very lucky that we live right next to one.
Oh, absolutely. I gotta say, these live webcams, just every week I could just watch this because it's gonna be different every time.
Exactly. And it actually looks a little cloudier out towards the water compared to in my area. My area, the sky's pretty blue.
That's what I was thinking too. I was like, It's neat our little microclimates that we have.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll start us off, give us a sense of what's to come. So we'll be starting next with our value statement. And then I'm going to share what's inspiring me. Melissa's going to share what's inspiring her this week. And I'll share a wellness tip. And then Melissa's going to share our contact information. And we're sliding something new into this week. We're going to test it out. We're both going to share something we're grateful for. And then we'll, as always, round out with a motivational quote that Melissa found. Favorite?
Yes. All right. Our value statement. Today we gather
in the spirit of possibility,
in support of community,
to encourage holistic well-being,
to empower our authentic selves,
to share appreciation,
to express compassion,
and to enjoy this gift of life.
Yeah.
Woohoo.
Woohoo. What is inspiring you today on World Oceans Day, Marnie?
Oh my goodness. Well, yes. Well, oceans, of course, but that's not what I have to share today. And as always, Maggie, if you feel like sharing in the chat what's inspiring you, we'd love to hear it. And mine's broad this week. It just came. It's books. Books. I'm just reading. I find it hard to just read one book at a time. I'm just admit it. I'm either listening to. I listen to books, read books, and there's such a wealth of information in them. But it's also you can go on such a journey. It's mind expanding, soul expanding. Like I just feeling really inspired by different books, and in particular right now I'm reading one called Braiding Sweetgrass. Another one's Cultivating Sacred Space, Gardening for the Soul. the inward garden, creating a place of beauty and meaning. And it's just, there's just such beauty in them. And it's how you can be in a space or thought pattern and you pick up a book and you can just go somewhere else and be transformed and go on a journey. And so I just, the power and magic of books. And also sometimes that aha, where you're thinking, I don't know if it's happened to you, but sometimes I have this thought, I believe something, and then it's written almost word for word in a book, and it's like, oh, see, we're all connected. It's not, we all have this information. I just find it really uplifting, and that's inspiring me this week.
Oh, that's awesome. I love books. And I recognized Braiding Sweetgrass because the author was on Brene Brown's podcast. Is that where you heard about it?
No, actually, like you
Oh.
just, I'm now going back to the podcast because what? She was interviewed. Sorry. So excited.
I'm trying to remember her name
Beautiful, beautiful book. Continue.
Oh yes, no, I'm trying to remember the name, but yes, I mean, one of the things that always kind of blows my mind about books is that there are so many, and every year there's more, and there's just no way that you could ever read all the books in the world. So it's an infinite fountain of knowledge and inspiration and creativity and all kinds of wonderful things. Great motivation, Marnie. Love it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
All right.
How about you?
Me. Okay. Mine is something very practical. You know, I'm a big fan of tools. And so I have you to thank for this, Marnie. I wanted to share my motivational water drinking tool.
Yeah.
Got this big blue wonderful water bottle thanks to Marnie. She was so kind to get it for me as a gift. And what's great about it is it holds your whole day's worth of water. And so it's got little markers on the bottle. So it starts at 7 a.m. It says good morning. And then it goes by every 2 hours. And then 9 a.m. it says do it for yourself. So it's like motivational. 11 a.m. keep going. 1 p.m. drink more. 3 p.m. tons of energy. 5 p.m. no excuses. That one's my favorite because that's the time of the day that I tend to slow down. I've discovered this about myself. 7 p.m. almost there, and then 9 p.m. yay, you did it. So
Yay, we did it.
I want to share when we post the recording today a link to the bottle so people can see it and potentially get it for themselves if they want. But because it's been a daily goal of mine for quite some time to make sure I'm staying well hydrated. And prior to getting this bottle, I was never really sure if I was drinking enough or not, because I would lose track of how many times I've refilled my glass of water and not really know exactly how much I'm drinking in a day. So I love this so much. And thank you, Marnie. And it is definitely working because I am reaching that goal every day. And so it's my motivation for staying well hydrated, and I love it.
Oh my goodness, that's so amazing. Oh, way to stick with it too. Oh, so happy over here. Yay, Melissa.
Love it.
Because it doesn't work if you don't use it, but you're doing it. So,
Yeah.
so happy to hear it. Woohoo.
First thing out of bed, fill up the bottle.
Good morning.
Yes. And notice also water related. So that's how I'm
Yes.
tying it in with the oceans.
You are so good at that. I just every week.
Well, I can't wait to hear our wellness tip today. Woo.
Oh yes. So this week, it's been interesting. I've been in a couple of different conversations and actually heard something on the radio. Um, and it just leaped out at me. The fact that I've heard it 3 times in just this past week has made me pause. And basically, the statement is nothing to look forward to. And and when I say it like that, it's sort of like, oh, it kind of brings you down. And in the context that were being shared, one was about sports, not getting to go to sports, and another was about concerts, and another one was about gathering in person, traveling and being together, and now being online. And so that sort of gives a bit of framework, but it's those that nothing to look forward to, and saying it's words have power. And it's not to take away, of course it's upsetting, and we need to feel the feels when things are canceled and things have changed like they have. But it also, so it was the words, but it was what really stuck out for me was that I had highlighted something for me that during these last months, with all the change and all that, I have had things to look forward to. And this isn't a brag or anything, but it's more of an aha for me of how I might be able to be helping people more, and because I've had my spring bulbs blooming. I've shared about the daffodils, I've shared about the azaleas. Like each month there's been something, the peonies blooming. Like I so look forward to those peonies blooming every year. Like my clematis, the crocosmia, now the dahlias are just starting. And so I'm like, every day it's like, which one's open, which color, and they're always different. And so it's really I know I talked about gardening last week too, but it's that reconnecting to nature. And it's not to say that missing some of these other things aren't important, but it's what else can we look forward to, and taking this opportunity to become more connected to our spaces around us and what's happening in nature, whether it's in our garden or in parks, or as we're moving about, as we become more urban as humans. There's been more and more studies keep showing how that disconnection keeps rising, how important it is for our overall well-being. So my wellness tip this week is that reminder of sometimes if you're feeling that way is a reframe of what is something to look forward to. And if you're not finding something, I really encourage you to get a plant. It's simple, like for in your window or on your balcony, or oh my goodness, the planting of a seed. Carrots can be planted right now, and nurturing and tending that, and just the excitement that can happen when you're feeling that connection and seeing that first bit of growth, and eventually a carrot to eat. It's just, it's in these times when it can feel like, and I respect the feeling of there's nothing to look forward to, is that to catch that. If I'm not saying you people are saying, but I just, the fact that I've heard it 3 times already this week, it's like, oh, but there is. And just, that bird just flew by on the screen. It was so beautiful. So just how powerful reconnecting to nature and the beauty that is around us can be in those moments.
Well, I love that idea, and I would want to add that with planting a plant, like maybe go out of your way and find one that would be especially exciting and like desired by you. Like, yeah,
Oh
if
yes, yeah.
like a particular kind of plant or a particular kind of vegetable, why not get that one? Like there's nothing wrong with getting something. Like maybe carrots aren't super exciting for you.
Oh yeah, no, absolutely. Thank you for clarifying. Yes, like what excites you? What brings you joy in the plant world? For
Yeah.
sure. Sorry. Yes, I so appreciate you saying that.
Just last night I was going out to water my garden, and the first cherry tomatoes, I had the first red ripe cherry tomatoes last night. So I got to pick those. There was like I don't know, 5 of them. So that was really exciting for me.
Oh, that's
That.
so good.
And I also was thinking, Marnie, that um, by not focusing on looking forward to things, that provides opportunity for us to more fully live in the present as well and appreciating the present.
Yeah.
So that's kind of a side thing, but yeah.
No, but well, absolutely. Yes. Appreciate you sharing that for sure. Yeah.
Thank you, Marnie. I love that. Should we proceed to our contact information?
That would be lovely. Thank you.
Okay. In case anyone wants to provide us with ideas, feedback, anything at all, feel free to email us at motivation.mornings@gmail.com. Our Facebook page is MM with MM. Watch for our postings with the recordings of these and any resources we share in the comment section below. We have our Instagram, motivation_mornings_with_MM, where we have our reminders and we post quote images. And finally, our YouTube channel, where the recordings get posted. Feel free to subscribe on there if you prefer to watch the recordings of our webcasts rather than joining us live. That's still totally okay, totally based on what your schedule is. We're just so happy to have you. So yeah, subscribe and get notices when we get new ones posted on there. I'm going to go back to that.
Oh,
For
beautiful.
our new mini section.
What are you grateful for today?
I am feeling especially grateful in my heart right now for the sunshine this morning. I've been getting a little down with the grayness as of late, considering it's July, and to see blue sky and sun this morning makes me so happy. I am a and it was a lovely run that I went on this morning. So I just feel very warm and grateful for having some beautiful sunshine this morning.
So lovely. Yes, I feel the same way.
Well, you can do that as your gratitude as well.
Well, yeah. Well, in particular, I'd say this morning, after I came back from my walk, what really stuck out for me is that my Monardra, my bee balm plant, perennial, is just starting to bloom. And so I'm really grateful for that because A, I love the look of them, but B, it means that there's going to be more hummingbirds out my window because they love feeding at this plant. So I'm feeling very grateful that bloom, and I know I'm going to be seeing some hummingbirds.
May I make a strange request, Marnie?
Absolutely.
You can say no. But I'm wondering, would you feel up to sharing a photo of your bee balm with us?
Oh, absolutely. Oh, great. Yeah, I'll take a, absolutely.
I would love to see it, and I think it would tie in well with your wellness tip.
Thank you very much. Yes, I will definitely do that. I can't guarantee a hummingbird in it, but I can definitely get the flower.
Hey. Awesome. Well, thank you so much for everyone who is joining us live this morning and everyone watching our recording. Hope you are all having a wonderful start to your summer. And we shall sign off with a motivational quote. Today we have, "You can't stop the waves, but you can learn to surf," by John Kabat-Zinn. And I just love that image. Those colors are beautiful.
It's just, yeah, it's so beautiful. And way to go once again with the theme. You're the
I
best.
try.
That's fabulous.
And we
John
have,
Cabot.
oh, sorry.
No, go ahead.
Do you know John Kabat-Zinn?
Well, I mean, I don't know him, but he's one of the my introductions to mindfulness and meditation back
Oh,
when I started was one of his books.
yeah. That's very cool. I did not know that. I was just going to say we have some news about next week's webcast.
So glad you remembered.
Well, you
I
teased it
forgot.
earlier.
I teased it and then forgot about it.
Yeah, so we're trying to do a little of experimenting this summer, trying a few new things, seeing how it resonates with people. So next week, we're going to have our webcast on Wednesday as normal, but at 8:30 a.m. Pacific time instead of the 7:30.
Woo.
So everyone can sleep a little longer if that's something they do. But yeah, we'll give that a try. We'll see how that works out for people's schedules.
Woohoo, looking forward to it.
Yeah. Yeah, like you said, we'll see how active the cats are at 8:30.
Inquiring minds want to know.
All right. Well, until then, have a wonderful day and enjoy the rest of the week. Can't wait to see you next week, everyone.
Yep. Good kind care, everyone.
Bye.